Hey, buddy.
Fred Dowdy.
Fred. And how long you been driving?
28 years.
28 years. All right. So now, we're the Troops Truckers program. And so what I like to do is interview truck drivers once in a while so I can get, your take on the good parts of it, the tough parts of it, because they're making a decision whether they want a career in truck driving or even if they're going to do a part-time. So how's it been for you, over all these years?
Honestly, it took me the majority of my time to start liking it.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I got a bus going by. Let me ask you that again. So how do you like it?
It took the majority of my time to start liking it. It took 20 years before I started.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, tell me about that. What is that?
Well, I wound up in different positions in it. I ran the road for a while. Line haul at nighttime.
Yeah.
That's really difficult. You wind up a lot of times you'll either get the layover or you'll wind up with what we call a mini break.
Right.
Where you go from one terminal to another terminal, unload the trailer, reload the trailer, bring it back. And it really winds up early morning hours coming back in when the sun's first coming up from the worst time.
Really?
Fatigue to see, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, if you were going to do it differently, would you do anything different? When you first went in, would you have made different choices or job choices or anything? Or
I think if I was going to do it differently, when I was in the military, I was in it during peacetime, so you don't get to choose that, though.
Right, right.
So I think I was going to do it differently. I may have stayed in the military and tried to finish my career out in the military.
Really? Well, all of us that were in there didn't stay for to retire. We wish we would have. Now, in terms of truck driving, if someone's getting ready to start driving, right? What are some of the things, if they're in school, what are some of the things they should be thinking about before they get out of school?
If they're intending to drive, I think they need to take a local pedal job first.
Say that. Now, say that again.
What would be a local job pedaling freight?
Okay, so if they're going to go in, they should start with a local, because a lot of people say, well, you're going to have to drive long haul for a year before you get to choose what you want to do, but you're saying that they should start local first.
Yeah, I mean,
like on a box truck or on a combination.
What we do in local business, in the LTL business, what we call the LTL,
okay,
less than load. That would be your roadways, Yellows, FedEx,
okay,
UPS freight. What you do is you'll have a line haul driver that'll come from one terminal with the freight, bring it to the terminal you work at. They'll strip the trailer, put it on a local trailer like Charlottesville. We have a Charlottesville run. That driver will come to Charlottesville, pedal the freight off, deliver all the freight, and then go around and make pickups.
Okay.
It's all daylight.
So can a new green driver do that?
If he's got a CDL, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's got a CDL. And that would be the way to go, because, to go straight out there and hit the highway and try to stay up at night when you're not used to it, for one thing, you need to see what you're getting into before you try that.
Right. Now, so what about family? I mean, what's been your experience in terms of how's the impact been on your family?
Not good. Not good in any part of trucking. It's I came in at 8:30 this morning. Be lucky to get off by 8:30 tonight.
Okay.
Family's either in bed when I get home or they're going to school when I get up.
So it's a lot like military service. I mean, if those of us that were in the Navy that were out to sea for 9 months, a year at a time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
My dad he ran coast to coast for Morton's Frozen Foods for 37 years. I said the last thing I'll do would be a truck driver. So,
really?
Yeah, they say after that diesel fuel gets in your blood, it stays.
Yeah.
But, I love it now. After the many years it took.
Are you still doing local?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it used to be very stressful, but you have to learn how to deal with the stress. But I think the whole key to everything is,
That's life. That's
right.
life. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you taking the time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right.